Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before I get into the mess of this country, hot mess, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you could hit the bell 3 times, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Okay, couple of quick announcements, and we'll get right into it. If you don't want to hear the announcements, that's fine. Just skip ahead, okay? But I will listen to the announcements. We have, I think, 4 people now who have GoFundMes. Now, what I'm doing is this. I've decided to go ahead and for the GoFundMes are for people who are having issues right now. You know, they're not getting SNAP benefits. Prices are high. And people have been furloughed. People have federal workers have been fired. It's a mess. Okay, so right now we have 4 different GoFundMes. I put the 4 different GoFundMes in every video. They'll be there. Okay, you don't have to go back to last Sunday's live because people were getting confused. Okay, and I want to make sure people get, if you want to donate, you can do so. And please donate if you can, okay? For one, it makes you feel so good to help out your fellow man or to help out our family here, okay? So if you can, please, $1. If we all gave $1, oh my God, okay? The relief, the stress that it takes off people's minds when they don't have to worry about food, okay? So if you can, please give $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever you can do. Yes, I already donated. Okay, so that information is in this video in the description below. Okay, and it's a clickable link, so you just have to click on it, and you'll go right to that person's GoFundMe. Also, really quickly, Christmas is canceled, except for small businesses and children. If you want to make stuff, whatever. The big thing is if you want to participate, not to shop in these stores, okay? Let them suffer. They only understand their pocketbook. That's what they understand. Also, same thing, boycott Black Friday. Okay, that's it. Let's get into it. Okay, what I want to know is, what is the first week of November energy going to look like? Because November 1st, no SNAP. You guys have to watch some videos so you can understand. Specifically, MAGAs and this SNAP. MAGAs and this farming, MAGAs and these high prices, they are going off. And I mean off. Oh, and then today, remember, okay, I read about, I think it was yesterday, that I read that MAGA is going to do another January 6th, okay, if the energy stays the same. It could possibly happen on the 5th because there's another march at the, it's in the Capitol Mall, I guess, but it's walking distance from the White House because I looked that up. And I was going somewhere with this. Oh, so anyway, at any rate, so I got, oh, and this is what I want to say. So then today on YouTube, on one of the independent networks, there were like 10 ladies with signs on cardboard says, "Give us our SNAP," right in front of the White House. Remember I said this is going to happen. Now, this ain't the one I'm talking about, but it's begun. Okay, so I want to know what's going to happen that first week with people getting no money. Oh, and my husband said, really quick before I get started, my husband said that which grocery store is it? I think it's Walmart, or just grocery stores period, or Walmart. Anyway, grocery stores are up in the security because they already know people are going to steal. Can you blame them? They don't have food. So, all right. First week of November energy. I wonder what that first week is when people get no SNAP. Oh, and on Saturday, you get no SNAP. Also, on the 1st, you find out that your health insurance has doubled, tripled, or quadrupled all on the same day. So let's find out what's going to happen that first week of November. Clear Spirit, what is the energy of the first week of November? Should I use Heart's Hidden Secrets? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use the Age of Aquarius Tarot? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use What Lies Beneath? Yes. Okay. All right. So, oh, don't fall. All right. So let's use What Lies Beneath. Let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to look at the first week of November, when November 1st especially, but that whole week, SNAP's been cut and people's health care has either doubled, tripled, or quadrupled. and the food at the grocery store is high as hell. Today I went to the grocery store at Winco. Let me make another quick announcement. I'm sorry, you guys. I went to Winco and I picked up let me tell you this. The cauliflower was like $3.99 for one cauliflower. What the hell? And then I want to tell you, I went there to stock up on meat. They have a thing called pork butt. Okay, you get like this big. You get 2 in a pack, which are good size, or you get one big one. Okay, for $5 to $6. So I said, you know what? If we're going to have this high beef price, it already has been going up. It's going to get worse. I went and stocked. My freezer is full. I have meat for the next probably 6 months. Now it's just me and my husband, but I got it because I'm not messing around, okay, with starvation, okay? And I don't want nobody else messing around with starvation either, which is why I wanted to start these GoFundMes, okay? I ain't about people not eating food. I think it's absolutely disgustingly horrible. Okay, so let's read about the first week of November. Sorry, guys. I'm talkative today. Running away. Who's going to run away? Okay, now I can see Trump wanting to run away down into the bunker, or they run him off when these people attack the White House. MAGA. Watch these videos about MAGA. They are livid. There are so many. It's just endless of how much MAGA is just, they're done with him. Thank God. Use our emotional intelligence. So we're still going to have to use our emotional intelligence is our intuition, and we're still going to have to use our intuition. Because, you know, mass media, they like to lie or just not talk about stuff. I almost said a different word. Okay, first week. We can hear some more about the stolen election. That's what I look at as burning evidence. It's the burning part. What do they do with these votes? They burnt these votes. They zap these votes. They use technology on these votes. So much stuff. Okay, so the votes were burned up. That's what that card is for me. So let's just keep going. There's going to be some depression. Some people are going to be sad this week. Well, I'm sure you are if you're not getting your SNAP benefits. Hello. But I think some MAGAs, not children, but adult MAGAs, they need to feel a little hunger. Okay? Because you guys are why we're here in this position anyway. Let's just look at my light. Keeping a promise. Did they just throw this in here? Because I always get this as a KAMALA card. Justice is coming, she said. Remember? So I'll ask about this, but I think that's what this card is. And my guides like to just throw that in. Don't worry, justice is coming. Remember when she mouthed that when she was in the Capitol? So she's keeping her promise. Okay. Jeez. Look at this. Now, game over. And I said about the votes, the stolen election. So it was game over as far as people knowing that this election was stolen. Is we're going to finally get it announced this week that the election was stolen, so the game can be over for the Orange Menace. Okay, look at this. Okay, depression, we already told you this. Of course, there's going to be a lot of depressed people, and there's going to be a lot of angry people. Heads blown off, people's heads are exploding. And they're right above each other. Isn't that crazy? Two major emotions, which makes sense. Look at this, keeping a promise. And I said this is Kamala keeping her promise when she mouthed, justice is coming. Because of why? The toxicity. And this week we're going to see a lot of toxicity. Or this coming week we're going to see a lot of toxicity. First week of November, starting Saturday. Don't forget about the Epstein files. It says sexual protection. I'm not going to show the card, but this is Epstein files. My guys just like to throw this in. Also, I think some things about Epstein files are coming up this week. Okay. Okay. I got the card. This answers the whole question about this week and what's going to happen. Remember, on the 5th of November, there is a march on the Capitol Mall, which is walking distance from the White House. And I got that there's going to be a bunch of MAGA there with their guns, and it's not going to be good. Like, it's going to be a shootout at the OK Corral. And they're not mad at the Dems. They're mad at the Orange Menace. And all the videos I've seen on YouTube, the endless videos, is MAGA screaming at Trump. Okay, a situation's about to explode. SH is about to pop off in flames. Okay, some stuff is going down this week. So if the energy stays the same, this card is supporting MAGA going straight MAGA. Like going January 6th, like they did. And this is the Orange Menace's presidency. I don't know if it falls apart this week, but it is falling apart, falling into pieces, because he don't have that support anymore. MAGA is not, a big percentage of them is not supporting him anymore. All right, let's ask some questions real quick. I want to see this keeping promise real quick. Clear, Spirit, keeping a promise. Did you guys throw this in here about Kamala saying justice is coming? Yes. Okay. Clear. So are you want to let us know that justice is coming? Yes. Clear. Will justice come this week? No. Okay. The kind of justice we want, like the Orange Menace getting removed. Spirit, is there going to be a lot of depression this first week of November and anger? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is there going to be extreme depression and extreme anger? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit, is this about the stolen election, the votes that were stolen? Yes. Okay. Clear. Is there going to be an exposure of the stolen election this week? No. Okay. Clear. But is there going to be some more evidence brought up about the stolen election? Yes. Clear. Will mass media talk about it this week? No. Clear. Spirit, will there be a lot of talk about it on YouTube with independent media, psychics, card readers, etc.? Okay. Some more stuff this week is going to come up. If the energy stays the same about the stolen election. Okay. I got to ask about all three of these cards. Clear, Spirit. Falling apart, falling into pieces. Game over. SH is about to hit the fan. Is this about MAGA going against the Orange Menace? Yes. Clear, Spirit. So this is about his support. His support is going away? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is this also about November 5th when they have the protest? Yes. Clear. Spirit, are MAGA still, at this point, are MAGA still planning on showing up with guns? Yes. Clear. Is there still going to be basically a shootout with the military, police, and White House security? Yes. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm still getting the same thing. It's crazy. And when I did the reading on it, asking this specific question about November 5th at the protest, all this came out. Clear, Spirit, did you throw the sexual protection in? Just to remind us, the Epstein case is still, there'll be some more stuff about the Epstein case coming out this week. Is that what you're telling me? Yes. Clear, Spirit, is the Epstein list going to be exposed this week? No. Okay, but there'll be some more stuff that comes out. Clear, Spirit, who's running away? Is the Orange Menace running away? Yes. Okay, clear. Do they take him to some bunker when the White House gets attacked? Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. If the energy stays the same, November 5th, all hell could break loose like January 6th. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Lisa, what's her name? What is her name? She's a psychic. Her name is Lisa. Most of you guys know her. She got very similar to me. And Shelly with Healing Truth Tarot, she got very got something similar to me too about a MAGA going against the Orange Menace. So I believe, yeah, I believe she got that too. Yeah, I watch so many psychics and card readers. It's hard to keep everything straight. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Do something to keep yourself happy, you guys. Keep your teacup full. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Toodaloo.